Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sean here, and welcome to MLB 16, the show, where today I'm going to be starting up a Boston Red Sox franchise. And this roster is accurate as of June 5th, I guess. But the reason for picking the Boston Red Sox is that they do have some nice young pieces, but I feel like they're not exactly World Series contenders just yet. And I want to be the one to put them over the top. So we're going to set out on our quest to win the World Series with the Red Sox. But this is just going to be the introduction video. So all I'm going to do really is just kind of show you guys the roster, see if we have any top prospects, which we have like one probably. And then probably next episode get into about mid-season or so and see if we need to make any trades. But as far as our starting pitching goes, we have David Price, of course, who just signed that really big contract in free agency this past offseason. That's a lot of money every year. Oh, man. Our number two pitcher is Rick Porcello, who is decent, but I would not like him as my number two pitcher, and especially with him making all that money. That's kind of ridiculous. Stephen Wright, I've honestly never heard of until just now. But he's a 79 overall with C potential at 31 years old. Doesn't seem like a guy that we're going to be keeping around very long. So there's also Eduardo Rodriguez, who is only 23 years old with a 77 overall and a B potential. So it looks like he could actually be. How did he do last year? 3.85 ERA, 10-6. That's not too bad. I would like to see some improvement this year, but he looks like he could be a guy we keep around. Probably a mid-rotation type of pitcher. After that, as far as starters go, we don't have a whole lot. Henry Owens is a young prospect with B potential, but he's not quite at the major league level just yet. Although I'm pretty sure, we do have Clay Buchholz, who I'm going to switch back into a starting pitcher. I'm not sure why they have him in the pen. I guess he must be there in real life, but he's going to start for me. He does still have 81 stamina, so that's going to be starter worthy. Carson Smith, I know he had Tommy John surgery this year, but I'm going to go ahead and put him in the MLB anyway. But the rest of our bullpen, besides Uhara and Smith, is pretty lackluster. This Tazawa guy doesn't seem to be too bad. No, he's not too bad. But the rest of the pen, it's atrocious, in my opinion. And we're definitely going to need some help in there at some point soon. There's Craig Kimbrel as our closer. Our catchers, I'm not familiar with either of these guys. Christian Vasquez, he only has 1 year of Major League service time. He seems like a decent defensive catcher, but he's going to really struggle at the plate. He does have B potential, though. But I think at this point, if he's going to be our starting catcher, that's probably going to drop because there's just no way for him to be that productive at this low of an overall. And then Sandy Leon, I don't know. Wow, he cannot hit whatsoever. Anyway, so there is always David Ortiz on the Red Sox, and I'm pretty sure this should be his last year. So we'll see how he does. There's also Hanley Ramirez, who is making less money than I thought that he was at only $5.9 million a year. I'm not sure yet if I want to start him at first base or left field because our left field situation is quite bad until Blake Swihart gets better. But Chris Young is our starter, with Brock Holt actually being our second best left fielder, but he's currently in AAA. All four of these guys are in AAA. Okay, that's going to have to change. But yeah, like I said, I might start Ramirez in left field, even though his fielding is actually quite awful. We'll see how that goes. At second base, there is Dustin Pedroia. I'm pretty sure he's a lifelong Red Sox. But he's making quite a bit of money. Yeah, lifelong Red Sox. We will definitely be keeping him around for the foreseeable future, at least until Yoan Moncada gets quite a bit better. But yeah, Moncada is definitely our best prospect at this point, and he is only 20 years old as well, which is always nice, and already a 72 overall. As far as third base goes, we have Travis Shaw. He's a 25-year-old, 77 overall with B potential. He's decent against righties, but he can't really hit lefties all that well. He's not the best fielder in the world either. So we'll see what we do with him, but for now he's our starting third baseman. And we also have Rafael Devers, who is a third base prospect at 19 years old with an A potential. Going to add Panda to the MLB roster as well, and I'm more than likely going to trade him within the next 2 episodes. All right, on to shortstop. There's Xander Bogaerts, who's going to be someone we keep around for a very long time. Look at that 94 contact versus lefties. That's just amazing. He's also very durable, likely to play at least 150 games this season. He's also quite a good fielder. Marco Hernandez is his backup. And this guy, he just can't hit. So there was a trade involving him that I was looking at earlier, and I will probably go ahead and do that, but I'll give it some more thought, and I'll probably do it next episode. So yeah, I already went over the left field situation. Blake Swihart is our best prospect here. There's always Brock Holt, but oh wow, he's actually pretty decent at contact hitting. Might have to bring him up. So in center field we have Jackie Bradley Jr., who, well, him along with Xander Bogaerts just went on 20-plus game hit streaks in real life to start off the year. Although he doesn't have the best hitting stats in the game, he's a pretty good fielder. Pretty good speed as well. Not the most durable guy, though, so hopefully he won't spend too much time on the DL this year. Andrew Benintendi, I think, is our best center fielding prospect at this point, but he is a B potential at a 65 overall. But like I said, Jackie Bradley Jr. Definitely for the foreseeable future will be part of our team. Same thing with Mookie Betts. He's only 23, 86 overall already with an A potential. And he's also very good against lefties, decent against righties. Not as good of a fielder as I thought that he would be, but that's all right. Rosny Castillo, he's already 28 years old and he's only a B potential, and he's not all that good. Only a 69 overall, and I don't know. I might look to move him at some point. But there's our roster. So I think I said already next episode we'll probably be looking into some trades. Might sim to the trade deadline or around there, somewhere in the mid-season, and see where we're at. But other than that, I may end up playing a game every now and then. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to getting into this series a little bit more. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.